Looking to start your day with something delicious? Well, this place really delivers.
Order up.
The Toast Office is a brand new breakfast and lunch spot in Westwood, Mass, where owner John Fortin and his wife Mel Stefanides are putting their own unique stamp on classic diner dishes.
Typical diner fare, but with an upscale edge.
We have all of the usual suspects that a diner would have, but the difference is that everything is much higher quality, much higher standard, better culinary standards than most diners.
Local ingredients, organic whenever we can.
And none of that comes at the expense of good old-fashioned home-cooked diner food.
John and Mel have spent decades in the restaurant business, so taking care of customers is like second nature to them. And they're well aware that breakfast really is the most important meal of the day.
You can't mess up someone's breakfast. And I think that a lot of the reason why we try and pay such close attention to all of the small details we pay attention to, it's because we're trying to honor the choice that someone made to come out and see us here with their first crack of the day and get started on the right foot with a perfect breakfast.
There are plenty of perfect breakfasts coming out of the kitchen at the Toast Office, but when it came to deciding on the perfect name for the restaurant, John and Mel just couldn't see eye to eye.
I would say things like, what do you think of like Brunched in the Face? And she would just grunt. And I'd say something like, how about, like Porky's Revenge? Brunch Attack. Go brunch yourself. You're baking me crazy. Mike Tyson's Brunch Out? What baby we were born to brunch.
Not surprisingly, none of those names stuck. But then the restaurant's shopping plaza location provided some much-needed inspiration.
So the Toast Office came about because we're in a plaza where at the opposite end is the post office.
I said, hey Mel, what do you think of the Toast Office? And she just giggled a little bit like,
We kind of have a thing for puns, so when Johnny threw out the Toast Office, I was all for it. I'm like, yeah, I'm down.
And I was like, that's it.
When it comes to breakfast at the Toast Office, the open kitchen is equally skilled at cranking out the classics as they are at getting creative. So the simple home-style buttermilk pancakes are just about perfect. And this kicked-up version with blueberries, pecans, and mascarpone cheese in the middle is even better.
You're eating, take on a blueberry pancake. It's got pecans for a great texture factor and an awesome salty taste that gets added into it. But on top of that, there's the mascarpone cheese middle, which is heavenly.
Benny's here definitely go gourmet, like the Eggs Alaska with smoked salmon and capers.
The Eggs Alaska is one of my favorites. You're gonna taste the smokiness of the salmon paired with the runny goodness of the egg yolks and lemony hollandaise. So altogether, it just works really well.
And while this dish is Mel's favorite, Johnny prefers his Benny made with steak tips.
I'm from Somerville or the North Shore, and my steak tip influence is strong. I tried to bring that here. The marinade from the steak tips plays great with hollandaise, with poached eggs. It's a meaty breakfast. It's filling. It'll get you started on the right foot. It's absolutely delicious.
Omelets here are filled with all kinds of options like apple, cheddar, and chicken sausage, or avocado, tomato, garlic, and Gouda. There's French toast with triple cream brie and poached pears. Hash fans will love the classic homemade corned beef version, or this special spin with braised pork, sweet potato, and sage. But for those who want a little bit of everything, the Toast Office combo is hard to resist, with 2 eggs, bacon, sausage, home fries, and a short order of brioche French toast that can be stuffed with strawberry and chocolate for just a few bucks extra.
It's a cornucopia of breakfast goodness. You need extra postage to get that to the table.
At lunch, the sandwiches are first class, like the grilled Rachel with corned beef, coleslaw, Swiss, and Russian dressing on rye, or the grilled Jack and Hash, which piles that great homemade hash inside a grilled cheese.
It's almost like a sloppy Joe, except with hash. It's absolutely amazing.
As are the burgers here, whether you order the Cliff Clavin with apple, bacon, cheddar, and IPA mustard, or the thick and juicy Notorious BURG.
So the Notorious BURG is our take on the classic Big Mac, except with much better ingredients. The burger is an 8-ounce half-pound burger, and then we have our own secret sauce, pickles, onions, tomatoes, shredded lettuce, and a mix of cheddar and American cheese. So it's cheesy. The first bite you take, it's like, damn, that's cheesy.
And with food this good, it's a pretty safe bet that a visit to the Toast Office beats any trip to the post office.
If you've got the chore of going to the post office, and maybe it's not the most favorite part of your day, you can reward yourself by coming to the Toast Office after and chilling out and having some delicious food.